You guys, I am in Mexico City right now, and we found sports cards. This is beautiful. This is amazing. My first time going out of the country in 15 years. And I brought a Mickey Mantle with me. What's a cool feeling? Welcome to the vlog, Mexico City edition. This is like, I've never been to Mexico City in my life, but there's a lot of different things here than what I'm used to. You guys saw I was getting a passport and stuff and working, pass and travel. Oh, it's warm today. I feel like this is like a mini sauna. Came straight here from Dallas, so straight on a flight from Dallas to Mexico City, and actually it was a smooth flight, not too bad. But I didn't really want to ship these cards home, so I brought some of these because I want to take some of these to Atlanta with me. I brought some cool cards with me to Mexico City, maybe trade some of these. No, I'm just kidding, probably not, but pretty cool stuff. I don't know why the Deshaun Watson came with me, but whatever. So some of these, Davis Mills, the smallest Keurig coffee cups I've ever seen. Look at this. It's like if a Keurig cup had a child, this is what it would be. So check this out. It's the smallest cup of coffee, and you know what? It's espresso. Let's be real. All right. So I figured this out. So look, it's crazy. You dump the little Keurig thing in there, and then it takes it somewhere. I don't know where it's going. Like if it's in like some hidden area, but I shut this thing down, and look, tap this once. I mean, look, this is the quickest cup of coffee I've ever seen, or espresso, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, we're moving. That's not what I ordered. All right. I gotta learn Spanish when I'm here. I took Spanish 3 honors at Jesuit High School. Shout out to Mr. Brissell. The reason I dropped out of Spanish 3 honors, and I went back to Spanish 3. I was in Spanish 2 Excel. Shout out to Mr. Campos. He was a great teacher. But I was in Mr. Brissell's class, and he wanted us to memorize a paragraph and talk it out and talk about what we thought. And that was within the first 2 weeks of school. And I knew I was dropping out I guess I dropped out within the first 30 days because you had that dropout period in high school. And I knew within the first 3 days, I'm like, I'm done. So when I was in class, I just went through the motions, and like day 29, I went to my counselor, and I said, I got to get out of here. And I got out of that class and moved to Spanish 3, which was great with Miss Morales. So I dropped out of Spanish 3 honors, but I always picked up language pretty well. I lived in Iran for 2 summers, so I had to learn Farsi. And my grandma lives with us. My cousin lives with us. My aunt and uncle, they're living with us in America. So I've had to communicate through that. But living in another country, you have to pick it up. Me llamo Mojo. We're gonna go explore. Can we walk back to the Sonder, which is where we're staying? It feels like I'm walking onto either A, a spaceship, or B, I'm about to take some photo shoots. And by the way, people ask me all the time what camera I use. Sony A7C, the Rode Mic Pro. Wherever you shoot this mic is where the audio is going to catch. That's why when we have people filming for us or whatever we're doing, it works really well. Walking through, what's this neighborhood called? Condesa. So I told everyone on Instagram, I said, if you find me, I'm gonna give away a Court Kings box in this video. So we're gonna see what happens. I don't know the likelihood. I don't know if you're watching this from Mexico City, comment down below, tell me what's going on. We're gonna go check out this Panini store. Food and pharmacies everywhere here. Food and pharmacies, remember that. And the food, the tacos, they're pretty good. Popcorn. Oh gosh. That's what I gotta do a lot here. Oh, I have to duck. Gosh, dude. Every time I come here. We're in Mexico City right now. We got Panini right here. We're gonna see if we can go in and check it out. I feel like I need this. That's so calming. All right, you guys. So we went to the Panini store. We couldn't film inside because the manager wasn't there, but I gotta tell you right now, if you're ever in Mexico City Insurgentes Boulevard. You can find the Panini store. It's really sick. They have a lot of comic books, Pokemon cards. When we checked out the Pokemon booth, it was super empty, which means a lot of people buy Pokemon and Magic here. We went to Lucha Libre the other night. Oh, what a catch. And we picked up some of these Lucha Libre packs right here. And also, I'm really working on my Panini sticker book. I really got into it during the Qatar World Cup. So we're picking out 2 of these update sets. I have no idea what's in these, but I want to find out. So we're going to be opening these later tonight, and they're just a part of Fighting Sports Cards in Mexico City. There's a lot of Funko stores and a lot of other things. This is the coolest looking shop I've ever seen. Here's what I paid, guys. I paid $773. Just kidding. Pesos. Translate that to dollars in the comment section below because I have no idea what I just paid. Gets the job done if you need some hobby fix in Mexico City. So with that, we're going to go on with our day.
Oh, it's the cops. There they go.
So last time I saw a truck like that, they were showing up, posted up at some burger place, and they had 6 people come out with cameras and they shut the business down. So never seen that in my life. In the United States, you just keep running your business until they come out, until like, I don't even know. Who stops you? They come out with some guy with paperwork?
Such cool graffiti. All right, so I don't have service in Mexico, and I literally, like, there's a payphone here. I haven't talked to my parents, and I texted my mom, but my dad has tried to call me, like, since that Dallas call, and now I haven't talked to him. It's a $5 call here. I don't know if that's $5 pesos or US, but gotta make it happen. What's the spot we're going to?
Rosetta.
We're going to Rosetta. Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone was a typing tutor program. Also Mavis Beacon. If you remember that, you could type words per minute. If you held the shift button down and the control button and just started typing, you could get 500 words per minute and pass the computer class. How do I know? I tried it. But half our class started doing it in the second semester, and the teacher found out, and we were monitored heavily because there's no way you can do 500 words per minute. We were trying to do average of like 250 words per minute, and realistically it should have been like 30 to 60 words per minute, but we overdid it, overshot the mark. So the donut joint didn't work out, so our backup plan is Panderia. So we're gonna get Americano, gonna get like some cream puff looking thing, and yeah, I know I look Mexican, but it's so far from the truth, you know. Half Persian, white, and Native American. Like, I'm not Mexican at all. Like, can't even speak Spanish, but we're working it out here. I mean, look at this. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Look at my nose. That's good. That's good stuff. This is the thing they're known for. Some roll with guava, and it looks like a Danish. Look at this lighting. I feel like I'm in a library right now. All right, here we go. Holy, cook the camera. The honesty test is here. There's 50 pesos on the ground. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it.
I'm gonna take it.
There's 2 different people in this world. One that leaves it and one that takes it.
It's in my pocket.
All right, we'll tip people with that. She's getting paid.
Shrimp, fish tacos. Got my shrimp, got my fish taco. We're gonna throw some onions on there. That's the good stuff.
After being in Mexico for 3 days, you can't go wrong with tacos. I mean, that's the obvious, but got a fish, shrimp taco. It's good stuff. Also, the weather here 70 degrees, reminds me of Los Angeles and like a mix of San Diego. It's perfect today. We're gonna have a taste test. I'm gonna give a 1 out of 10, 10 being the best on the taco. We're gonna start out with the fish, aka pescado. I'm learning. So let's do this. Here we go. Great flavor in the fish. I like the stuff I added, little bell pepper with the onion. The fish is very flavorful, and a light corn tortilla, not too overpowering. I'm gonna add some lime to it as well, but I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Very good. You guys are ever in Mexico? You guys gotta come out. Here he goes. I'm convinced more dogs than humans in the city. This cat's determined. We will call him El Tigre.
Quisiera uno, but
Coconut. How much is it? Gracias.
gracias.
Yo, this is not what I expected. So I love coconut. Like, it's one of my guilty. Almond Joy, one of my favorites. Man, and also coconut water is so healthy. Like, you hydrate, it's good for your skin. And chopped it up right there. It's cool. All right, I was looking to stay hydrated, and that's the. It was 50 pesos for this whole little coconut water. You gotta stay hydrated though. That's something we're gonna do this year. How much do you think we paid for this? All right, I'm letting you guys guess. This whole coconut, $2.50. Don't at me. That's good stuff. What a deal.
He likes living here.
So I've been trying to complete my Panini sticker book for, you know, since the World Cup started. It was something that I was really into, I would say halfway through the World Cup. And I have some missing pieces into this thing. You know, I finished Japan. Like, for example, I need Belgium. I need Thorgan Hazard, number 13. I have so many like little like onesies and twosies I gotta finish. Canada's done. Morocco, I need 4, 5, 8, 9, and 2. Like, if anybody wants to trade these, I would love to get these going. These are super fun. Croatia, I need Orsic, and I need their team flag. You know, I'm sure you guys need them. But anyway, while we were in Mexico, I ended up finding one of these update sets, and I opened 3 boxes of that stuff, and I didn't finish it. So I'm wondering what this update set thing's all about. So we got this in Mexico, so I'm gonna open it up. I want to see what the heck's going on in here. So here we go. So it says, it's from Panini. It says 79 update stickers plus 1 free. So I have no idea what this is. I hope it works for my book, and I'm curious what it is. I've never seen this before, update set. So I'm gonna take you guys through it, and I'm gonna flip the camera so we can actually see what's going on. So here we go. All right, so here's our update set. Hopefully this is the right thing or close to what we're looking for. Oh snap! Here we go. We've got stickers. So these aren't the ones that I put in my book personally, but I've never seen these. Like, I'm curious if any of these guys are the ones we need. Kadir, and that's not Musab, so that doesn't work. So I think it's updating because some of the players might not have been in the World Cup. Let's see Morocco. Morocco is, I feel like I had them early. I just showed them. Right. Whenever I can't find a team, I just go to the back. I just look at the groups. Morocco is, dang, so it's like, it's green. It's like in the, it's like, all right, I found Morocco. And that is Azadine Unahi. I remember that guy. I remember hearing his name. So he, is this guy even in my book? Oh boy. All right, you know how I'll know? Because Cameron Carter-Vickers, I remember they put him in for defense. These are the players that are actually in the World Cup. They're not in here.
Like these players all played in the World Cup, but they didn't end up in the book. Like I specifically remember Cameron Carter Vickers playing. And what I've discovered is these are not going to work for me. This is not going to complete my book, but they're updated. I mean, Sean Johnson, he was the backup goalie. They did a piece on him. I remember watching that. So this is really interesting. More interesting than I thought. See who else is in here. So none of these are going to work. Like, these are all, like, it's cool. Like, these are all the players that played. Like, Josh Sargent, Ziyech, like, he's a beast. There's no way he didn't end up in this thing.
So I'm going to release my list. I'm going to start trading. I want to finish it up. I know people are still working on it, so